There's a saying in our industry that great wines are made in the vineyard. It's that combination of soil, climate and management of the vines which, when you put them all together with a great season, make it easy for the winemaker to produce fabulous wines. We're in a location in central Victoria where in the middle of September these vines are about to burst into buds. It happens about the same time as the cherry plums are blossoming, so it's a good indication that we know that bud burst is about to happen. Look at this grapevine here. What a tangled mess of canes it is. This vine would have produced about 6 kilos of premium Shiraz grapes last year. It's my job to tidy it up, to open it up, to cut away any disease bits, and just to make it so that the air will flow through and we'll have no problems growing fruit on this vine. I'm looking to find some new canes, which is where the new fruit will arise, close to the centre so that we keep our growth nice and tight against the main trunk. This is a 25-year-old vine. This is a vine that's seen a lot. It's seen a few dry years, and hopefully this year we're going to have a good crop with it. So I've got to prune about 90% of the vine off, and that means that I've got to go cutting a lot of bits. Here we are, look, it's starting to open up. All these bits of wood that fall on the ground will be mulched into the soil. We try to put back into the ground as much as we can. We try not to use any artificial fertilisers in this vineyard, and if you look around at the soil, it's in really healthy condition, and that's because we also don't use any herbicides. We're an organic vineyard, and that means that we're prevented from using any harmful synthetic fertilisers or pesticides, which are really not good for our environment. And you and I have to drink these wines. I don't want to be drinking chemicals. We're in a cool climate area. Shiraz from this area will produce great wine with savoury characters, a bit of spiciness and some plummy raspberry type flavours. The next thing I have to do on this vine is to wrap down the shoots, and that means that I've got to twist it around the wire, make sure I don't knock off any buds, and then tie it down. We tie it down with a bit of hessian covered wire, and that just keeps the cane attached to the wire here so that on a windy day it doesn't blow off and smash the fruit about once it starts developing. These vines will produce about maybe 6 to 8 kilos of grapes, which we will then make into wine in about mid-March, later to March.